9 News Mornings starts now.
And taking a live look over downtown Denver, you can see very cloudy still, very wet roads, including I-25, where we are seeing a little bit of traffic this morning. Certainly a little wet after those storms overnight, and it's what many parts of Colorado have been experiencing for the past couple of days. Rob from Castle Pine sent in this video of hail falling on his back porch. As you can see, it was falling pretty hard. Yeah, a lot of people are experiencing this, and if you give it enough time, that hail starts to look like snow on your back lawn.
Yeah, Ed Green is joining us now. And Ed, more storms today.
Yeah, in fact, we are seeing them right now on this satellite and radar. Let's take a look. These are the storms that we saw yesterday that have moved out of the state. They pushed up and they're going on into Nebraska. And now here comes another line of storms right behind it. And look at this. We get a little break and now here come the storms that move right back into the metro area. So yes, you'll be going to work splashing all the way. So we do see these showers and thunderstorms by 10 or 11 o'clock, and they could get severe once again. Snow at the higher elevations. Tomorrow we see that rain continuing. And then by Friday afternoon, we're right on the brink of the rain and snow for the mountains and the cloudy skies out here. And by Saturday morning, we might even start the day with a little sunshine. So as we take a look at today, right now we're at 48 degrees. We've got some sprinkles going around here. We'll get to 59 degrees today with showers and storms, some being heavy. 63 for Friday with a chance for showers and storms. Saturday, chance for late day storms. Mother's Day, 57 degrees, chance for those showers and storms. 63 on Monday, and maybe by Tuesday, less chance for storms. A little warmer, we're at 72 degrees. Well, Courtney Yoon is out and about in all this rain. And Courtney, what are you seeing right now? I know it's probably raining again.
Hey, Ed. Yeah, it is raining. It's drizzling a little bit. It's kind of off and on right now. It was heavier when we were going, when we were on 25. Now we're on South Chambers Road, headed towards the Southlands area where we saw some hail damage yesterday. But I'm going to let you guys look at the roads here. It's pretty drizzly. It's honestly like literally just let up within the last couple of minutes here. But the roads are kind of slick this morning, so definitely be careful. Not as bad as the commute was coming home from work yesterday, but definitely still some slick spots here in some low-lying areas with some flooding. Yesterday's storm started sweeping through the southern metro area around 2 or 3 p.m. and eventually made their way to the Aurora area, which is where we're headed now. Neighbors told us they got damage to their homes from hail and had to clean up glass, things like shattered windows and damaged siding and shutters. Some people got caught in the hail yesterday on their commute home from work. The hail is all melted now, but at the time, some of the neighbors told us that they had golf ball sized hail, ping pong sized hail. Luckily, it seems like none of those hailstorms lasted very long, just a couple of minutes, but still people dealing with the aftermath of that this morning, and we're headed out that way to see what we can see, if we can see damage, and maybe talk to some people. And we're going to toss it over to Erica, who's going to tell us about the traffic impact this morning. Good morning, Erica.
Courtney, good morning. Yeah, right now I'm seeing exactly what you're seeing, just some wet roads out here. Volume extremely light at this hour of the morning. This is I-70 and 270 as we look live from CDOT. We're again certainly seeing the rain coming down, but no major volume or issues, delays or crashes to report. You're looking at an 8-minute drive on I-70 both ways between I-25 and 225. Big picture, really seeing lots and lots of green. Looks like we're dealing with a new crash right around I-25 in Hamden. We'll get a closer look at that coming up. But as far as 225 goes, between I-70 and I-25, you're looking at an 11-minute commute there. No issues traveling into Commerce City on 76 westbound.
And don't forget, if you're heading out the door, you can take our weather coverage with you. Just download our free 9 News app and stay up to date on the latest forecast, traffic, and news throughout the day.
A developing story out of Denver. 5 people were shot at an apartment complex overnight. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez joins us live at the complex near Hampton and Dayton this morning. Brianna, what do we know so far?
Hey, good morning, Corey. Yeah, Denver Police Department tell us 5 people were shot. 3 of them were taken to the hospital by ambulance, and the other 2 took themselves. Now, I want to show you video from the scene last night when our crews arrived. It was a very active scene. We know police got a call just before 9 last night to this apartment complex on Girard and Dayton Street. That's just a few miles east of I-25 in Hampton. Now, this is still an ongoing investigation, so there's very limited information about what exactly happened inside of the apartment. But what we do know is that one man is in critical condition. The others had injuries that were non-life-threatening. Police did say that they don't know if the suspect or victims knew each other, and right now they don't have anyone in custody.
So we are still looking. I don't have anybody under arrest at this point. We do have witnesses that are being interviewed, and we'll continue to further this investigation and provide updates as we're able.
Yeah, very limited information right now, but Denver police did say that it all happened inside of the apartment, the apartment here in the shooting, but there's also evidence outside of the apartment. Now, we are pushing Denver police for more answers about what exactly happened here. Once we get more information, we'll definitely keep you updated, but if you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number's on the bottom of your screen. You're eligible for a reward, and you can remain anonymous. Corey?
Yeah, 720-913 stop. Still a lot of questions here. Brianna, thank you.
Well, Title 42, the COVID-era restriction that allowed the U.S. to turn away migrants at the border, expires at 11:59 Eastern Time tonight.
It's expected to mark the beginning of the latest surge of people crossing the U.S.-Mexico border. NBC's Bree Jackson has more.
The day has come when Title 42 comes to an end. The mayor of El Paso, Texas, tells me his border city is ready.
We've been prepared for the unknown, and we still don't know what the unknown is because we don't know what will be coming.
Migrant crossings are expected to surge when the COVID-era policy lifts late Thursday night. In preparation, the Texas National Guard is upping its presence at hotspots along the southern border and deploying a specialized unit trained in riot control.
So this team is here to prevent, deter, and if necessary, interdict illegal activities.
The Biden administration's plan includes encouraging migrants to apply for legal pathways to enter the U.S.
The purpose of what we're doing now is making legal immigration more streamlined.
And sending 1,500 additional troops to help Border Patrol process paperwork.
Our plan will deliver results, but it will take time for those results to be fully realized.
While also warning of tougher consequences for those who cross illegally.
Do not risk your life and your life savings only to be removed from the United States.
As more migrants make the journey to the border, the U.S. is bracing for chaotic and challenging times ahead. In El Paso, Texas, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Here in Denver, the city has been trying to handle the influx of migrants coming in daily. 286 arrived just yesterday. Here's a little bit more about the process that migrants go through entering an intake center. So people wait in line to finally get to the front where someone from the city helps them. They are asked if they want to stay or go and whether they have gone through a port of entry. Depending on the answer, they are either helped with a bus ticket or directed to go to a shelter. We were able to talk to one couple who says they waited for more than a day and a half to get processed.
Gracias a Dios ya llegamos aquí, me siento feliz porque ya me atendieron, ya me dieron mi manigueta y estoy aquí en el proceso.
Now that couple wants to stay here in Denver, so they are directed to a local shelter and say even though they were only given a 2-week stay, they say they are grateful just to get in and will work for jobs with the time they have.
Denver's mayoral runoff is less than a month away, and now former mayoral candidates are delivering their endorsements to the two candidates still in the running. At Civic Center Park yesterday, 4 former mayoral candidates came out to endorse Mike Johnston. Ian Thomas Tafoya, Terrence Roberts, Jim Walsh, and Al Gardner all voiced their support for Johnston's campaign. He's already been endorsed by Leslie Herod. Bruff has been endorsed by former candidates Chris Hansen and Thomas Wolf. Other notable endorsements include 2 former Denver mayors, Federico Pena for Johnston and Wellington Webb for Bruff. Next Tuesday, May 16th, 9 News is hosting Johnston and Bruff in our final mayoral debate. That's the day after the ballots hit the mail. It will be live in studio here at 7 p.m. You can watch it commercial free on Channel 20 or live streamed on 9 News Plus and the 9 News YouTube channel.